MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Dinelson Lamet will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in this last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 6.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Myers going back, still going back. Onto the party porch and gone. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Fouled away. The 1-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Now the 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 pitch. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
In the dirt here, the throw will go to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's finally over for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Home half of the first coming up from Petco Park, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Carlos Carrasco gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour. But the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, here is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Out in front of it, strike 1. Carrasco pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Popped him up. Alonso is over to take a look at it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's just 2 for 12. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Swing and a ground ball to third. Davis has got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. And now Michael Conforto, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Lamet is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt. Reined in
On the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on B. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Tatis is right there. And that's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the first pitch.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, James McCann, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets strand 1. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's set, and the pitch. Carrasco, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he has 9 base hits in 34 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Tatis on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Will Myers as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. A ball and a strike. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And stepping in, Trent Grisham. Potential tying run for him at third base. First delivery to him as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Padres leave one. They're down 1-0. So here's the Mets pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a ball. Count 1-0. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 6.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The 1-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nimmo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Myers. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Luis Camposano.
The catcher, Luis Camposano.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Carrasco pauses. 0-2 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
So here now's the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. Now here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Nimmo. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Now back, the left fielder, Johnny Fair.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Myers is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next up from New York, Michael Conforto grounded out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Conforto, the runner at second with one away. Fouled away. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play at first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He set the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping in next, James McCann. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Two and 1. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty death.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Conforto is on his way home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. The tag, and he's safe as they push their lead to 3 now.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
To the plate now, Carlos Carrasco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Padres nothing. Stepping in once again is Jake Cronenworth. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Two-0 count, the pitch, 3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0, and that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error for the Padres so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop.
So now a runner on at second with 1 away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on the way. From the belt, the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Skied down the left field line. Smith gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Brandon Nimmo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0 home. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Over to Hosmer. A double play. Base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Dominic Smith. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Lays off 2 and 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3 and 2. And that one yanked just foul. Payoff pitch one more time. He loses him on ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand one. They lead it 3-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Will Myers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Will Myers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now back. The catcher, Luis Sato.
Next up is Luis Camposano, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 the count.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Adam Frazier will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's gone 2 for 8. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Nimmo, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Emilio Pagan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And now here is Michael Conforto. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First offering. Pagan, a native of South Carolina. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. J.D. Davis will be next. The 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now that third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So next to bat will be J.D. Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
From the stretch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back the second baseman.
Next, it'll be Jake Cronenworth. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pop-up now. Davis is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Now into the box, Manny Machado. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Into the box, James McCann. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now here's the first offering. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Right side hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Standing in now, Carlos Carrasco. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Number 6.
Jeff McNeil stands in again as they're back to the top of the order. He jump-started the game with a leadoff home run. First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Now the 1-0. McCann leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 10, Brandon.
So a runner at third. 2 men are out and ready to bat next. The Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-1 home.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And the count will be full. Men on third with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
And now in the box, Eric Hosmer flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. Into right field, that's a base hit.
You know, Diego, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First delivery to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
3-0 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So now here is Luis Camposano, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Strom will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Marisnick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Dominic Smith. Now the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 2-2. Left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. After it is Marisnick. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now at the plate is Michael Conforto. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy's come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 3-0. Here's Jake Marisnick, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count and the pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Edwin Diaz enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Jake Cronenworth will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the stretch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Runners on first with 1 down. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Mets bullpen able to stem the tide. On to the 9th now in Game 3. The Mets are out on top, 3-0. Tim Hill enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate now is Francisco Lindor. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. Hosmer has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A shot down the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in now, James McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can, and the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Two and 1, the count to Pilar. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. They'll send it on over to first, and a big out there as that keeps the runner anchored at third with 2 away now.
Now back, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Mets out in front, 4-0. Dylan Betances, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Stance is set. 0-1 on its way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
So here's Will Myers as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's 1 for 5. The 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The pitcher, number 25, Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. From the stretch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Jerry's Familia will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Into the box now, Luis Camposano. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, another foul ball. San Diego down to their final strike. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Jake Marisnick. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Oh, that's good.
Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Lifetime against Familia. He's 1 for 3. Two down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
When you shut a team out 4-0, it kind of feels like you won like 8 or 10-0, but this one was really never out of reach. Really good pitching and great defense to help them get the win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. 4-0 the score tonight. The New York Mets take a commanding 3-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Carlos Carrasco takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.